Hey there, Facebook. How's it going? Hope you're having a good day today. Happy Friday. We're going to kick off the day. I'm a little late today, 6 minutes late. Crazy day today, to be honest, but back on track a little bit. And yeah, I hope you're enjoying your Friday today. Today, we're going to be talking about, are you struggling with your health and fitness? And what can we do with that, especially if you have a New Year's resolution, or you're doing something out there. What I'm going to talk about can apply to many different things, but we're going to talk about how it relates to health and fitness. And of course, you can apply those same principles to those other things that you're doing. So, if you're not familiar, my name is Angelo. I'm here to share my health and fitness journey to help inspire you and take you along my journey, and maybe my advice will help you. Who knows? Maybe it will, maybe it won't, but I think it will. To be honest, I think it will. But that's for you to determine. So, today we're going to do a little Pictionary. We're going to talk about the struggles that you may be going through this year or this month, because it's almost over. Can you believe that? January is almost over. And then we'll talk a little bit about my journey. All right. So let's start with some Pictionary. 1 minute timer. Set. Go. Let's see if you can. Let's see if I can draw this right. Let's see if you can figure it out, and let's see if you can draw this or figure out what this thing is. I'm drawing. You're figuring it out. Okay, that's that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Send those lines out there. Uh, Proportion, not not great. Oh no, I'll just say that proportion is not that great. But yes, here we go. And I think, do you know what this whole thing is? Yeah, let me. Oh my, that's bad. That actually, I think, made it worse. That made it worse than it should have been. Yeah, I'm undoing that. What is this thing? Okay? Can you guess what this thing is? My time's up. Ooh, oh, that one. I thought I had that one. I thought I had that one pretty good. So if you know what this is, leave a comment and let me know. Oh, and of course, please, if you like what I'm sharing with you, sharing my journey, sharing my tips on with my journey, please subscribe, like, and follow. And of course, if there's something you want to know in the future, just let me know in the comments and I'll be sure to cover that topic. Either I'll answer it here in the live or I will do it in the future episode, okay? All right, now the second one. What am I going to do for this one? I think what I'll do is, that one's way too hard. But let me get the timer started. Okay, this is going to be a thing. And yes, it's going to be a thing. Ready, set, go. They're all things. Okay, ready? Let's see if you can figure this one out. Oh, I think I got it. I think I got this. All right, let's see here. Da-da-da-da-da. This one might be easy. I'm going easy. It's Friday, right? Maybe it's easy. I don't know. Okay. Um, let's see. How much I got? 30 more seconds. This is very difficult. Yes. I thought this one was going to be easy. I got 20 seconds. I can do this. I can do this. Let's go. Let's go. All right. And I think, I don't think I can do it fast enough. Okay, I'm going to do this then instead. All right, what is this thing? Can you tell me what this thing is? Oh my gosh, I'm curious what you're going to write down for what this is. I'm just so curious. Okay. Again, if you know what it is or want to take a guess at what it is, put a comment in the comment. Put put your guess in the comment. All right, let's switch over back to me. And let's talk about this thing, New Year's resolution. We're getting close to the end of the month. Some of you may be already teetering on whether or not to continue going with what you're doing. And some of you may have already given up. Some of you may be like really struggling really hard internally on what you're going to do in order to keep going, right? And then other of you may have found your sweet spot. Congrats to you, and you're like coasting and you're like, I wish I found this sooner, right? So we've got many different spectrums, like totally gave up, you're sitting on the fence, and you're coasting through the finish line. Not the finish line, but you're on cloud nine. I want to address the first two of you in the first two categories, the ones that have given up and the ones that have struggled. You don't have to, let's say, go through this alone, all right? You should get a support group that really, I mean, this like goes beyond. I cannot tell you how much better at running I was because I was part of a team. Or if I didn't have a team, to have somebody there to support me on the journey. It is super important to have that go-to person because one, an accountability partner, if you could get one of those and they work out with you, that's like whoosh, high level, great stuff. Even if you can do it virtually, that's going to help you. If not, then join a support group. There's many Facebook groups. We have one called NEC Warriors. And if you have questions, you want to talk, you want to get it out, just let me know. Or just jump in there and I'm there. I'm waiting for a conversation, right, to have with you and to help you through the struggling things that you may be going through. I mean, the struggle is real. I mean, there's no sugarcoating it. The struggle is real, but it doesn't have to be a struggle necessarily. And what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is that you probably had a laundry list of things that you wanted to accomplish. Maybe it was just health and fitness. Maybe it was a bunch of other things. The more you loaded onto yourself on your New Year's resolution or whatever you call it for yourself, you probably did a little too much. And that's why you're struggling. And that's okay. If you've given up or you're struggling, that's okay. Be okay with it. That's what you need to do. You need to be okay with it. Once you say to yourself it's okay. For those of you who have given up, you haven't really given up. You said okay, but you said I quit or whatever, but you did it reluctantly. You didn't really want to do it. And this is a powerful thing because you really want what it is that you're seeking. The problem was your approach. Your approach was too much, too fast, too soon. And your brain is a powerful, powerful tool because it's searching for comfort, it's searching for desire and any type of pain that it senses. Even if it's good for you, even if you want it, if it senses it deep down inside that this is pain, that this isn't going to be fun, that this is way too much, and my comfort level's over here, you're going to struggle. And here's the like this changed my life like significantly in my health and fitness journey. Let it go. Let go of trying to get everything done. Let go of trying to be perfect, right? Let me switch over to Facebook here so I can see if anybody's commenting. But like this is the stuff that we have to really take into consideration. And it hurts me, it pains me because it's like I have this information, right? And it's here. I have it and I'm like, I need to give it to people. I need to give it to people because this is where you need it the most. And there's also another thing called awakening your inner warrior. That's super important too because there are times you have to pull out your inner strength, your inner beauty, and knock out whatever's in your way, knock down that barrier temporarily. But we also have to fool our brains. Our brains are, they're the habitual gatekeepers. it's the, it wants you, your brain wants you to not deviate from the habits that you have formed, and you may have formed them in months, years. And now you want to switch it up. Your brain's like, this isn't right. You're fooling yourself. Why? That's not comfortable. This isn't fun. And those key terms, like if you were to talk back to your brain instead of like just resist it, just have this conversation with your brain. I want you to look in the mirror or talk to yourself and say this. And I know this sounds a little weird, but if you keep continuing to struggle, seriously try this out, okay? Say to yourself, look, I understand that you don't like this. You don't want to change. And I thank you for protecting me and wanting me to be comfortable. And I know that you want to keep me from being, and you want me to be happy, and you're trying to protect me because you think what I'm doing is going to be bad for you. But in the long run, which I know is hard for you, but in the long run, it's going to be much better for us if we go through a health and fitness change or a finance change, whatever it is, and really take a look at that and say, look, fine, let's not change everything on you, but can we change one little thing? Can we choose one little thing? Can I make it fun? Like, and this is where your why comes in. Like that, now you have to understand the why. I keep coming back to these things because it's all tied together, right? It's all tied together, and we need to, like really dive in deep and be like, okay, what's the motivating force for me, right? I mean, when you think about it, you probably maybe went from zero to maybe going to the gym, right? So now you have to pack your clothes an extra 15 minutes in the morning, then or at nighttime before you go to bed. Then you have to get done work, and now you're probably tired, and you've always been tired, but you want to fight it. So you go out there and fight it, right? Then I know this because I've been there. Then you muster the gusto to go to the gym, and then you go there, and then you got to get changed, and that's taking so much time, and so many people are trying to use the weights, and so you can't really get there. All the treadmills are filled up, and you're waiting to get to what you need to. So then what's supposed to be like a 30-minute exercise routine or an hour routine turns into 2. So then you turn around, come get dressed again, go back home. Then you have to get undressed, probably take a shower. You probably should take a shower. Or maybe you didn't sweat enough because there was too much time in between each weights. But then you still have to make dinner and blah, blah, blah. And if you have a family or you're starting a business and you're just busy all out, that's like an extra burden. And your brain says, nope, not doing it. This is not for me. I don't like this at all, because you don't. Let's be honest with you. What you actually have to do, you don't want to do. So let's play the game. And I'm telling you, here's the secret to the game. You need to understand what this thing is doing and change it slowly. So it's almost like it doesn't even know it's happening. That small. If your brain starts wondering, like, oh, okay, hey, let's say I always use this example, sugar in or cream in your coffee, right? You want to put it in your coffee, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be that, but let's say it's cream and coffee, sugar and cream in your coffee. Then you want to take a little bit out, so much that your brain doesn't even know you did it. I mean, it knows that you took it out, but it doesn't taste the difference, right? 1/8 of a teaspoon of sugar, and that's it. And then your brain's like, yeah, that's not bad. I can handle that, right? And then you get used to that. And then you take another 1/8 a spoonful of sugar, right? And then your brain's like, yeah, I can handle that. Boom. And then you keep doing that. Before you know it, you've trained your brain to be like, yeah, this is fine. And next thing you know, you're drinking black coffee, right? I drink black coffee. It's not the best thing in the world, but it's not the worst thing in the world. I've acquired a taste to it because I knew, actually, it's funny because when I got into coffee, which is when I got married, I never drink coffee, maybe a cappuccino or something like that, espresso here and there. But I never really started drinking coffee till I got married. And when that happened, I wanted to make sure that if I drank coffee, it was black because I didn't want cream and sugar and get addicted to the cream and sugar. Getting addicted to coffee is one thing enough, but to add empty calories to make something taste better, which I know I can fool my taste buds, then why go that route when you don't have to? Because I wouldn't know what real coffee tastes. Well, I can't say that because I've had a sip here and there, but anyways, you get the point. So Just and if you've quit, like you've given up and you said this isn't for me, I want you to go back and just, since you're not doing anything anyways, just choose one thing. And it doesn't have to be health and fitness. I talk about health and fitness, but just choose one thing on your list on your New Year's resolution. Go find it and make a simple change. So gradual, your brain's like, yeah, that's no big deal. I want you to think that it's no big deal. Because if you look at that and say, oh, that's no big deal, then you know you've made a change. Number one, it's easy to make a habit out of it. And three, your brain's not going to care. You already know. And that's why I do 1 minute exercises, right? You're like, oh, that's 1 minute. It's nothing. Who cares about that? No one cares about that. That's right. You're fooling your brain. And if you do it routinely, like at this time every single day, and you do 1 minute, your brain's going to be like, yeah, 1 minute's not too bad. Then after a while, you do 1 minute exercise. And this is actually a good thing to do 1 minute exercises, especially when you're starting over again to avoid aches and pains, that dramatic ache and pain. You just start doing 1 minute all the time. And then once your brain's like, yeah, 1 minute's no big deal, then you move up to two. And then your brain's like, yeah, okay, two's not bad. And you may jump up to five. Whoa, your brain says, whoa, 5 minutes. Drop back down to 2.5. Drop down to three. It's all a game and have fun with it. Like just play with it. Figure out how your brain responds. Like your brain's going to give you signals. This is too much. Like you knew when you set that New Year's resolution, I can almost guarantee you're like, oh crap, how am I going to pull this off? I'm just going to push through it, right? I'm going to push through it, make it work. I'm going to close my eyes and just fight through it and use all this power. And you're spending so much energy trying to fight it up here than where it actually counts in taking action. And then sooner or later, your brain's going to win because your brain doesn't give up. Your brain is programmed, your brain is running through a loop, and you're the one that's trying to deviate from it and use your power to deviate from it. Now, the ones that, magically found it, it was because they found the things that didn't push against them. And that takes some time and some luck for some people. Like for me, I got lucky, to be honest. I found my what I ended up doing actually appeased to my why. And so for me, the journey, once I decided to go on that secret journey, was pretty. I mean, at the very beginning, it was a little rough, but after the first year, boom, I was off to the races, right? And now I feel so much more in control of my health and fitness. It's not even funny. So think about that. And then the last thing, of course, is to really focus on awakening your inner warrior. If you're not sure what that is, you should join our Facebook group. But if you know Tony Robbins, he talks about power move, state management. That's essentially what it is. And so I learned it from him, just rephrased it to fit the warrior, awakening your inner warrior. And it's really good for us to, really get that out and like power through whatever it is that's standing in our way. Okay, as far as my journey, I can't believe week 3 is almost done. I'm probably going to be down another pound, I think, by the time we get to Tuesday. So, yeah, I'm still inching down a little bit too fast, but at least it's not like 6 pounds. So if I go down, that will be 8 pounds in 3 weeks that I would have lost, and 2 more pounds, then I move to phase 3 no matter what. Or I wait till I get to 2 months, and then no, sorry, 2 or 3 months. So I have a time limit, and then I have a weight limit that I go by. I think I talked about that the other day, and so that's my journey. As far as the struggles go today, I didn't eat that very much, and so I need to go after this, grab a bite to eat some more, and because I mean I eat as much as I possibly can. That's the cool thing. Like I just eat as much as I can. Sometimes I'm just so busy I don't remember to eat. I shouldn't say I don't remember to eat. I'm like always like, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that, and I'm like, oh, I'll make something. And that's the thing. That's the thing I'm struggling with the most is the time factor of cooking all this food. So what I'm gonna do very soon is I'm gonna get a whole bunch of spices and just pre-make some marinade and spices, and then get some vegetables and have them pre-chopped because I can get them at the grocery store pre-chopped. It's a little bit more expensive, but from a time perspective, by having 5 different spice seasonings and 5 different marinades, I'm thinking what I can do is have what? I mean, think of the combinations that I could do and then mix it with the different vegetables. I shouldn't have to really do much um, thinking of like what should I make next. I can just pick one of the 10 different varieties I could go with. And then if I have my vegetables pre-cut, boom. Hey Maria, how are you? Happy Friday. How's your health and fitness journey going? I just made homemade celery juice. Celery juice. Okay. Well, what did you put in your celery juice? Give us your recipe. I used to do celery. Let's see, what is it? Celery and what was it? I would do celery, carrots, beets. Sometimes I would do beets. Um, what was it? Tomato, spinach. Spinach is hard. Kale is hard. The leaves taste terrible. Yeah. Oh, just plain old celery. Okay, organic celery. Interesting. Well, there you go. Are you on some sort of cleanse or just doing it because it's healthy and you like to do it? Is that like a replacement meal or something? I remember how much that wasn't. I also do one that's cucumber. Okay, ready everybody? Here's a recipe. Cucumber, celery, lemon, ginger, green apple, and parsley. That's a pretty good list. Not cleansing. It's an anti-inflammatory. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hopefully you're not injured. That sounds good. I may try that. Cucumber, celery, lemon, ginger, green apple, and parsley. Yeah, I may try that one. Uh, why not? I'll break out my juicer. I haven't done it part of this reset yet, but that sounds pretty good. I'm supposed to be getting. Do you do the root ginger or do you do like the already powdered ginger like the spice? Just good for you. Yeah. Okay. Good. 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 All right. I know. I know some people try when they get injured. They try all these things and good. Root ginger. Okay. So the actual ginger. How well? Let's walk through it. How many cucumbers do you do? One whole cucumber, half a cucumber. How much celery, lemon, ginger? Uh, what's your ratios on those? Or do you just do like one of everything? For me, it's probably like 5 cucumbers, 10 celeries, one lemon. I've never tried juicing ginger. I've never tried that. Um, that will be interesting. Green apple, I probably need like 3 of those. Because it's funny with the juicer, you get like this. You get the whatever it is, celery, apple, and then you push it in there, and then you're like, oh yeah, look at it's gonna. And then all of a sudden you get like 5 drops, and you're like, oh, and you have to like kill like 20 thing. At least my juicer, I should say. Maybe other juices are better. But man, when you get that juice, like you put that apple in there and you start trying to smash it down, and you're trying to squeeze all that juice you can get out of it because I mean, it's just like, and it's like gone, and then you get like this much like apple juice out of it, or you push a whole celery and you get like 5 drops out of it, and you're like, oh man, what? Okay, here's the recipe. 3 cucumbers. I was close with 5. 3 full stalks of celery, 6 to 7 apples, 2 lemons, full bunch of parsley. I'll have to leave out the well, maybe I'll try it with the parsley, and a chunk of ginger. It's strong as hell. So I'm gonna have to end it a little bit early because I'm actually gonna head over to Twitch. Not early, but gonna head over to Twitch and do some streaming there. And so I hope you have a good weekend. Have fun with your kickboxing tomorrow in the AM. And yeah, have fun with your friend on Sunday. I'll be on here again tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern. That's the goal now, 10 p.m. Eastern. That seems to be when things are calm and I can jump in here and just have fun chatting. So, um, thank you, Maria, for stopping by and saying hi and giving us that recipe. I'm going to try that out and let you know. I'm going to try to do this tomorrow, actually. So once I get that, I'll let you know tomorrow how that goes. So with that, I'm going to head off and close this down. So, for all of you who are watching this on YouTube, on the podcast, please make sure to like, follow, subscribe. And if you think what I had to say today earlier about the struggling through your goals for this year would help somebody on their journey, please share this with them because this could be the difference for them on making a huge life changing moment. It was huge for me. I know it will be huge for somebody else. So, if so, share it with them. And until tomorrow, have a good one.